Mercenaries are the units you can hire in your barracks to help attacking the enemy. They will support creeps on the enemy's spawn. Mercenaries require lumber, between 20 and 1500, and not all of them are available from the start. Most of them award income in a 20-to-1 relation. Others award less but provide creeps with useful auras. Which units you send is your decision, as it distinguishes from round to round. Your enemy's units also have some impact on the decision. The following will show you the strengths of mercenaries and provide you with useful information on when to send them. We start with the first barrack. 12 different units and all of them are sendable from the beginning. Militia, weak but cheap. Used on boss or late game levels to make up more time for the big units to attack. Bowman, same as militia but ranged, so some units have to cover some distance first. Also strong on boss or late game levels, but often seen as a small aid on 2 or 3. Ghoul, pretty fast, so he often makes units split or let them have different focus. Used on boss or late game levels. Warrior, strong attacker, has the ability to stun, exclusively used for level 1. Whelp, pretty weak flying unit, don't use it. Hermit, has a regeneration aura, great as 8 on 3, 5, 7 or 13 or 14. Perfect use against Warstomp or Shockwave. Dino, stronger than Whelp but very slow movement, often used for level 2 if there's a lack of lumber. Commander, damage aura, mostly used on ranged levels. Furbolg, very useful melee attacker with armor aura, essential for levels like 2, 3, 5, 7, 10, 13 or 14. Wyvern, the better Whelp, essential when trying to damage the enemy king, usage on 7, sometimes 8 and 10. Chariot, ranged siege attacker, rarely used, but can be useful on level 6 if the enemy is weak there. Blood Orc, the king of the first barrack, super strong melee attacker, used to crush holders for example on 7, but pretty weak versus king because he arrives before other units. Used on 2 if possible, also 3, 5 and 7. The following units get unlocked after level 10. They are available as soon as the level 10 timer hits 0. They feature stronger mercenaries that scale better into mid and late game stages. Frostwolf, attack speed debuff, pretty useful for 13 or 14. Ice Troll, just pretty useless. Warlock, reduces armor of his target, very useful versus tanky fighters, used on pretty much every 13 plus level. Pandaren, strong solo unit but doesn't provide anything special besides his self-regeneration, in exceptional cases used on 13 or 14. Ballista, strong range attacker that is used for giving full income, usage on arena and 12. Shaman, buff single creeps, used on boss or late game levels. Pudge, melee attacker that grants a lifesteal aura, not used very often but it can be useful on mid or late game stage. Gargoyle, the better Wyvern, really strong range damage that is also super useful for attacking the king, used on 13 and 14. The following units can be sent after level 15. The barracks will reset once again when the level 15 timer hits 0, so you actually have about 3 seconds time to send those units for level 15. Consider which units you want to send for level 15. Most people want to send a demon and a kraken, which would be 2100 lumber, or even a behemoth, which is 2600 lumber. Find the hotkeys for those summons. There should be X and V for demon and kraken, or X, V and Z for demon, kraken, behemoth. Then concentrate when the timer runs out. You will have to click the advanced barracks again because they will reset, so you can't trust your previously selected control groups. Click them again when they reset and use your hotkeys, for example X, V and Z to send them. Voila, your enemy gets super strong sends now. Back to the remaining units. Behemoth, armor aura, just a tougher enemy than Furbolg, used on 15 plus levels. Kraken, slows and poisons his victim, also provides a better healing aura, used on 15 plus as well. Infernal, big and tough attacker but attacks pretty slow and doesn't provide any bonus to the creeps. Demon, the ultimate unit to send, provides movement speed and damage aura, extremely strong with his range. Additionally, all of the last mentioned units are spell immune. This means they can't be crowd controlled or damaged by spells, for example Hellraisers. As always, feel free to ask me out if there are questions left and be sure to share these guides to anyone in need.